The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto, because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Inacio, aim forwards. João Cancelo picks it up now. Otamendi getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. João Neves. João Felix. Simeone. Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Nicely shaped cross. Romero, and it's played forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cleared without complication. Vitinha. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Paul going full tilt down the right-hand side. Romero, there's the delivery. He can get that clear. Gonzalo Ramos. João Felix. And the shot's Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Portugal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Gonzalo Ramos demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. McAllister. Alvarez. Araujo. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Otamendi. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pedro Neto is offering a wry smile there.
De Paul, Paredes, Senesi, Simeone, Acuna, moved on forwards, McAllister, very nicely done. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. João Neves, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, that looks a good ball through, and a shot! And yes, it's there! 2-0, and in next to no time. Gonzalo Ramos, a mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alvarez knocks it out wide, climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Portugal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio played over towards the opposite flank. Lobbed in behind. João Cancelo can get it clear. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto shifted upfield. De Paul played with finesse. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Out to the right. João Cancelo looks to get on the end of this. Oh, terrible pass. Senesi forwards and with intent. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. He is through here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Inacio tries to clear. And that was very necessary. Acuna. That's really well cleared. De Paul. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
McAllister. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Acuna. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mendes is Simeone! That's going to go a long way. Paredes. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
João Neves. And here's Ramos. João Felix. Spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. It's a goal kick. Paredes. Romero. De Paul. Romero, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out for a throw. McAllister looking to get on the end of this. João Neves. Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. And here's Ramos. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. De Paul. João Felix has created one goal already. Pedro Neto. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. De Paul. Cleared away. It's gone for a throw-in. De Paul with the cross. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. De Paul. Messi. Moved on forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's really well manoeuvred. João Neves, aim forwards. Romero can get it clear.
Portugal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, can he get onto this? João Cancelo making good progress on the right-hand side. De Paul. Messi. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Ruben Neves. Well read, nice interception. Acuna. Simeone calmly anticipates. Vitinha, and it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Can he find the finish? And that has been clubbed away. Out of play for a throw. Referee's given a throw. He's found the way, up he goes! It's a loose ball. And he's heaved it away. Alvarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Simeone. Simeone! Oh, it's come loose. Mendes gets good distance on it. Simeone. João Neves. João Felix. Forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, played out towards the right wing. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Acuna. Simeone. He's got away. Inacio tries to clear. And here's Ramos. This might spell danger. Shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And it's Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good ball! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Paredes with the clearance. João Cancelo. And that has been cleared. Portugal can't seem to retain possession. Pedro Neto. And it's hoisted clear. Pedro Neto opts to play it back. And here's Ramos. Vitinha. And here's João Felix. And he's there to get it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pedro Neto. And the ball's come loose here. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
De Paul. Messi. Messi running with the ball. De Paul. McAllister. Simeone. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. That is good strength. Paredes.
Romero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Romero. And here's Messi. And across it goes. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. De Paul. Paredes. And here's Alvarez! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
João Neves. Vitinha. Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. Romero. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Ramos. He's having a shot!
Gonzalo Ramos usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
De Paul. And here's Messi. In it comes. João Neves. Played towards the other side. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves shifted upfield. No way through there. Joao Felix. Nuno Mendes. Romero, gently done. Araujo cuts it out. Rui Silva, long ball by the goalkeeper. Paredes.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Joao Felix. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Ramos. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gonzalo Inacio. Messi did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Nuno Mendes. Tries a cross. Vitinha, oh, good spread. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Ramos. Played out to the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. Acuna wins the duel this time. McAllister.
Portugal look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take...
João Cancelo is the guilty party there. Ruben Neves clears it away. Alvarez. That's a good ball. Big chance! Messi. Simeone. Romero. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Inacio gets rid without sophistication. Romero. That is lovely. Gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Acuna gets across to intercept that. Simeone. Oh, a delicate chip through. Mendes can get it clear. Simeone is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Romero. De Paul. Oh, nice touch. Romero receives it in a... Shot, surely! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Oh, that's neat. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And it's Mendes. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez. Simeone. McAllister. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's McAllister. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Paredes. Acuna. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Messi. Romero. Oh, sweet feet. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Messi. McAllister. Clearly not happy with that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Romero. And here's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he thumps it clear. Romero. And it's Messi. He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Lovely bit of skill. Gonzalo Ramos! McAllister. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tries to get it clear. McAllister. Romero. Now it's to Paul. Paredes. And here's Alvarez! And that's a real chance missed. And it's Vitinha. Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Now it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi. Now it's Simeone. Paredes. Aim forwards. João Felix. Now it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo. He has found the way through. Otamendi with the clearance.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Rui Silva comes out and deals with it. Paredes wins the duel this time. Romero. Vitinha looking to get on the end of this. And it's Mendes. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. That's tidy. João Neves. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Argentina are making a change now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
De Paul. McAllister. Messi.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
João Cancelo. João Neves.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alvarez forwards and with intent. De Paul. Romero. Gonzalez. Oh, cracking ball. João Felix. Vitinha. Mendes done delicately. Now it's Messi. McAllister. Gonzalez. McAllister. And here's Gonzalez. Pedro Neto. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Argentina never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They look slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. Shocking, really.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
Señoras y señores, por favor, alojen todas las unidades ubicadas en las zonas de acceso. Muchas gracias.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a